Come on, Mallory. Should we go show the viewers our town? And then ice cream. Are we gonna get ice cream? Are you in your seat? Welcome back to the Native Farang channel. So when it comes to rural Thailand, people always think about Isan. But rural Thailand isn't all Isan. There's many parts of Thailand that is rural. So today we're going to show you our little town, Sanam Chai Ket. So come along, we'll show you what's in town. So this is a little sugarcane farm, or it was a sugarcane farm, just along our road. But they've chopped it down and piled it up. So there's two big mounds here, and they just burnt it. Pretty interesting. So I wonder what they're gonna plant here next. If they're gonna plant sugarcane again or some other crop.
But first, time for a coffee.
เอากาแฟเย็น2 แก้วครับ ขอบคุณครับ
So it takes probably 5 to 10 minutes to get to town. That's if we stop for a coffee, which we did. And so we'll start you here at the top of the town, where there's one of 3 7-Elevens. This is just one end of the town. And opposite this is a hospital, so that's quite handy. We come to this 7-Eleven quite a bit. It's out of the way, isn't it? It's the nicer one. Quite big, got everything you need. And then a few tea and coffee stands, which we also like, don't we? So yeah, let's head into the town.
So we consider this roundabout as the end of town, or the start of town, whichever way you're coming from. I still don't have a clue on Thai roundabouts, or who's supposed to go and who's, supposed to wait.
It's a bit of a free-for-all, just go when there's space, don't you?
Yeah. So we're in the middle of town now. This is Sanam Chai Ket. I look like a right plonker because I'm in the middle of the road. Don't know if you can see. But yeah, this is the top of town, just off that roundabout that you've just seen. Over here, we have a few street vendors, which we get food from quite often. We buy the rotisserie chicken and papaya salad. Behind me, we've got a few supermarkets. So we've got CJ's, and then we've also got the 7-Eleven, which is just there. So that's one of 3 7-Elevens. Actually, we have 4 now, think about it. The one that you just seen, this one, we've got one in the middle of town and then one by the petrol station. So we have 4 7-Elevens. They're still selling everything. Here's a lady offloading her melons. Got CJ supermarkets. Your paint shop. So you buy all your paints and tiles and things like that for your house. But yeah, this is town. It's lively. It's got, it's a lot busier than you would think for a rural town, but we love it. It's got everything here. So we come into the centre of town now. Across the road, they have, they sell rice and food for chickens and fish and all your animal foods. And there's also a sweet shop. So I'm in front of Mr. DIY. We use this shop quite often because, we do a lot of DIY projects on the farm. So if we need anything, we know DIY might have it. So we come out here. There's a mini Big C just behind. I don't know if you can see. Mini Big C. Also across the road, there's a nice fruit shop. So they sell all the fruits. All your exotic fruits that you will find in Thailand. Also here, there's a bunch of market stores. So we come here, it's on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays usually, and occasionally on a weekend. and it's quite a busy market, and we use this market to come and buy a bit of food. We're like a bit of a tourist attraction here. It's not on today, but we're like a bit of a tourist attraction when we come to the market. People love a farang. But yeah, this is it, you know. I like it in town, it's vibrant. It's like a city, but it's a little town. It's not very big.
This is number 3 or 4 7-Elevens. We used to come to this one quite a lot. Another good one. Can't beat them, can you?
Like Camilla said, you know, we're in the centre of town now. I consider this the centre of town because the crossing's just there. I don't know if I'll turn it around. The crossing's just there where the van's coming out. We've got the police station, and this is 3 out of 4 7-Elevens. So all along this road here, we have mama and papa shops, and they sell everything ranging from Wellington boots, little kids bikes, fans, rice cookers, anything that you can think of. It's one of them that you just have to have a good mooch around to find what you want. Here we've got a couple of shops next door as well.
So there's a couple pharmacies in town, but this one we've been to a couple of times for the kids, and they're really, really good. They speak really good English, and they're so helpful and always have everything you need in stock, and really affordable as well. So it's always handy to have these in your local town. And look at these cakes here next door to the pharmacy. They're amazing. Might have to come and get some for the kids' birthdays.
So here it is, the police station, the dreaded police station. So this is the crossing, which I consider as centre of town. But look here though, even in a small town like Sanam Chai Khet, there's tuk-tuks. See, you don't have to be in Bangkok to ride a tuk-tuk. You can just come out here. Swadee krap. ย้ายมานี่เลยเอามันทอด30 baht. So this lady used to be at the end of our road, but she's moved now into the centre of town. Well, near the centre of town. We're by Lotus, so we'll show you Lotus in a minute. I'll just get some of these fried snacks off her. So she sells all these. เอาน้ำสับปะรดปั่นได้อร่อยไหมนั่นมันก็เข้มข้นขึ้นโอเคครับใส่ก็ได้1 แก้วครับ I'm gonna try some of these blended pineapple. I like supporting this lady. She's always nice to me. And the blended pineapple, fresh as you like.
So this is probably our biggest supermarket local. It's our Tesco Lotus, or just Lotus now they call it. It's got everything we need in it. It's big enough, but if you want the bigger stores, then about 20 to 40 minutes away there are some bigger ones, but we come here quite often. And then next door there's a little 20 baht shop where you get the kids some toys sometimes if they've been good on the food shop. So yeah, and then obviously your food and drink stands that are outside most Lotuses
just along here, aren't they?
And then your ATMs as well. You usually get a good deal and good rate from those ATMs at the moment anyway. So yeah, our weekly shop where we come and do it. So we've just stopped to fill up at this petrol station here. It's probably one of maybe 4 or 5 in the town, which is pretty good. And it's right by the 4th and final 7-Eleven. And next to it is the Cafe Amazon, which we try and not go to too much because it's a bit more expensive than the street stalls, but it is really good coffee. And there's another cafe just here as well, but we've yet to try that one this side, I think. Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Almost at the end of town now. Just take you to see what we get for lunch.
สวัสดีครับเอาข้าวผัดไก่3 กล่องครับครับ So that's it. We're at what I consider, or what we consider, as the end of town now.
Yeah. Or the start of town if you're coming the other way.
Yeah, whichever way you're coming from. So we're at the PT petrol station. So this is pretty much the first thing you see when you drive into our town. You know, greeted by this petrol station. We've just ordered food from this vendor. It's one of our favourite spots to buy food.
We come here quite often. It's really nice.
Yeah, it's nice. You know, it's nice to sit outside as well. You know, not many cars come in here. It's all right for the kids to run about sometimes. Over there is where I got my haircut the other day. She charged me 120 baht, but it's all right. You know, I consider it a decent haircut. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for our little town of Snam Chai Ket. When you search Snam Chai Ket online, or you know, you're trying to find videos on it, there's not much, and I'm sure it's the same as many towns in Thailand.
Yeah, before we moved here, we were trying to see what was here, and obviously there's not a lot. It gets pinned on Google. You can't, even if we search for like any shops online near us, it's hard to find. You need to drive around to find these places.
Yeah.
So, but we love our little town, don't we?
Yeah, well, we say it's little. It's a lively town, as you can see from the video, but it's not very well known, and not very, you know, it's not mentioned very much online at all. So we thought, you know, just show you around, show you our town. You know, it's a small town, but it has everything.
Literally everything you could need.
You know, your petrol stations, this is one of a few. Your 7-Elevens, a few big market stores. You know, a few little ones that pop up here and there.
Police stations, your hospitals, your pharmacies, all the important things.
Yeah, your schools,
your
temples.
Yeah. Your car shops, repair shops, tool shops.
Yeah.
Anything.
Your mama and papa shops that sell little toys, bikes, you know.
Pet food, animal food.
Yeah, all your farming needs, accessories, things like that. You know, anything that we would ever need, we can find in this little town. So we don't have to venture too far.
Even your little technology shops for phones and tablets and things, we've got that in the town.
Yeah.
It's basically one long road, but there are obviously little streets coming off them that have got their own little shops down and stores down, but the majority of it is just down one street, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it's just one long road, maybe a mile long, and it's just got everything, you know, your food vendors, everything. All your little side cart businesses, you know, or your grandma selling sausages, things like that. It's just full of life, this little town, I think, you know. So yeah, we enjoy our town. We hope you enjoy the video as well.
And while we're on the subject, we had a comment the other day saying, would we ever get bored of this, and do we miss the city life? But we are only an hour and a half away from Bangkok and Pattaya, aren't we?
Yeah.
So if we want that city life, we're actually not that far. If we want hobbies and things like that, and as the kids grow up and they get interested in different things, we're not that far away from everything.
Yeah. Oh, here's our food, look. ขอบคุณครับเท่าไหร่ครับ เท่าไหร่ครับ150 Give them a tip as well for the kids. Man, you got fucking carb. So yeah,
back to the question, would we ever get bored of this? At the moment we've got everything we need here, but if we were seeking that busy sort of lifestyle, we're not too far away from it. We're in a really good spot here.
Yeah, you know, we're rural, but you know, we're close enough to everything. We're in a good spot, and we like our little town anyway. So yeah, but if we need a beach holiday, we go to Pattaya. You know, if we want the city life, we go to Bangkok. ไม่เป็นไรครับ ไม่เป็นไรให้เด็ก
Trying to give us the change.
No, I gave him a tip. They're trying to give it back. But yeah, we hope you enjoy the video. Hope you enjoy seeing our little town.
Yeah, I think people get a bit confused thinking that we're in Isan, but we're not. We're in Chachung Sao.
Yeah, we are rural, but you know, not all rural is Isan in Thailand. So, well, yeah, we'll get the drone up and we'll show you around where we live.
We are.
Yeah, just how rural we are. You know, we're just surrounded by trees. And, right. Hope you enjoy the video. Like, subscribe, the usual jazz, and we'll see you on the next one.